What if I told you there's an ancient mental framework that can make you 50% smarter and render you untouchable? Not in the literal sense, but in the way you process challenges, control emotions, and navigate life's chaos with unshakable clarity. This isn't about hacks or shortcuts. It's about Stoic philosophy, a time-tested system that has guided emperors, warriors, and thinkers to mastery over the mind. Stoicism isn't about suppressing emotions or detaching from life. It's about understanding what's within your control and mastering your responses. Let's delve into the core principles that can elevate your mental power and resilience. 1. The Dichotomy of Control. At the heart of Stoicism lies the dichotomy of control. What you can control: your thoughts, actions, and reactions. What you cannot control: external events, others' opinions, and outcomes. By focusing solely on what's within your control, you conserve mental energy and reduce unnecessary stress. As Epictetus said, it's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters. This principle alone can unshackle your mind. Imagine how much of your day is consumed by anxiety over what people might think or stress over outcomes beyond your grasp. Now, picture reclaiming all that energy, redirecting it to self-improvement and purposeful action. 2. Negative visualization, premeditatio malorum. Imagine losing your job, facing rejection, or encountering failure. Stoics practiced premeditatio malorum, the premeditation of evils, to prepare for adversity. By envisioning worst-case scenarios, you build resilience and appreciate the present. This mental rehearsal reduces fear and enhances gratitude. When you routinely picture setbacks, you're no longer shaken by them. They become anticipated guests, and your mind, fortified and steady, knows how to handle them. 3. Voluntary discomfort. Seneca advised practicing poverty, wearing simple clothes, and eating modest meals, even when wealthy. Why? To build self-discipline and reduce fear of loss. By voluntarily facing discomfort, you strengthen your character and become less reliant on external comforts. In today's world of instant gratification, deliberately denying yourself ease makes you dangerous in the best way possible. You become capable of enduring what others can't. When adversity strikes, it finds you already prepared. 4. Journaling and self-reflection. Marcus Aurelius' Meditations wasn't meant for publication. It was his personal journal. Daily journaling fosters self-awareness, tracks progress, and aligns actions with values. Reflecting on your day helps identify areas for improvement and reinforces Stoic principles. Each evening, write down what tested your patience, what moments you wasted, and what you did well. Over time, these small practices sharpen your decision-making and emotional control. 5. Embracing mortality, memento mori. Memento mori. Remember you will die. Contemplating mortality isn't morbid. It's a tool to prioritize what truly matters. By acknowledging life's impermanence, you focus on meaningful pursuits and relationships. Time is your most precious asset. Remembering its limits sharpens your focus, clears your mind of trivial worries, and motivates decisive action. 6. Emotional resilience. Stoics viewed emotions as judgments. By examining and challenging these judgments, you gain control over your emotional responses. Instead of reacting impulsively, pause and assess. Is this within my control? What would a rational response be? This practice enhances emotional intelligence and stability. The next time you're insulted or betrayed, treat it like a test. Recognize the initial emotion. Then challenge it. Ask, does this affect my character or virtue? If not, let it pass like a cloud drifting across the sky. 7. Continuous learning and wisdom. Sophia. Stoicism values wisdom, continuous learning and application of knowledge. Engage with challenging ideas, seek diverse perspectives, and apply insights to your life. Wisdom isn't just knowledge, it's the ability to act rightly. Seneca wrote, We suffer more often in imagination than in reality. Understanding this transforms how you approach fear, anxiety, and decision-making. Stoics believed in living in harmony with nature and practicing virtues: wisdom, courage, justice, temperance. By aligning with these virtues, you lead a fulfilling and purposeful life. When your actions flow from virtue rather than impulse or vanity, you command respect from others and from yourself. 9. The power of perspective shifts. Another powerful Stoic tool: perspective shifts. When faced with obstacles, ask yourself, is this a misfortune or an opportunity to practice resilience? A delay in your plans becomes a chance to practice patience. An insult becomes a moment to exhibit self-control. A loss becomes a lesson in detachment. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "Choose not to be harmed, and you won't feel harmed. Don't feel harmed, and you haven't been." 10. Avoiding the crowd. The Stoics warned about the dangers of following the crowd. Conformity weakens independent thought and makes you reactive rather than proactive. Seneca said, "Associate with people who are likely to improve you. Welcome those whom you yourself can improve. Surround yourself with people of virtue and strength. Their habits will shape yours. Avoid those driven by pettiness and impulse." 11. Turning pain into purpose. Pain is inevitable, but meaningless suffering is optional. Stoicism teaches us to convert adversity into advantage. Marcus Aurelius believed obstacles are opportunities in disguise. Every hardship you face is a chance to forge resilience, deepen wisdom, and refine character. Next time you encounter struggle, ask, how can this serve me? How can this sharpen my mind and strengthen my resolve? 12. Mastering self-discipline. The Stoics prized self-discipline above comfort. True power comes from the ability to command oneself. Practice delaying gratification. Resist the pull of indulgence. Choose effort over ease, virtue over vice. Seneca reminded us, it is not that we have a short time to live, but that we waste much of it. Through discipline, you seize control over your time, choices, and destiny. 13. Cultivating inner freedom. Stoic freedom isn't about external circumstances. It's about mastery over your own mind. Epictetus taught that even in chains, a person can be free if their soul remains sovereign. You cultivate this freedom by detaching from things beyond your control, releasing harmful attachments, and anchoring your peace within. Your mind, unchained, becomes your strongest weapon. Unlocking 50% more mental power isn't about magic. It's about discipline, reflection, and aligning with timeless principles. By embracing Stoic philosophy, you become untouchable, not because life gets easier, but because you become stronger. Your circumstances don't define you. Your response to them does. Start today. Reflect, act, and transform. And always remember, the obstacle is the way.